Welcome back to Superbly Said Advanced English Vocabulary and Phrases. We're really glad you could join us today to sharpen those communication skills.
Yeah, it's great to be back digging into the finer points of English.
Absolutely. And just so you know, this deep dive we're doing today, it's actually inspired by a really great SpeakDuo lesson.
That's right. And honestly, if you're looking to get more confident speaking English, you should definitely check out SpeakDuo.com. It's this amazing place where you can jump on video calls, meet people from all over the world, and just practice speaking. Really helps build that confidence.
For sure. So, okay, let's jump right in. We've got some really valuable advanced English phrases lined up. These are the kind of expressions that once you get the hang of them, they really level up your conversation, make you sound more natural, more precise, sort of sophisticated, you know?
Exactly. Moving beyond just the basics.
Okay, first one up. To get into a pattern. What's that about?
Right. So this phrase, it describes when you start doing something repeatedly. Developing a habit, basically.
Yeah.
But often without really noticing you're doing it, it just happens.
Okay. So it's a bit like, say, to form a habit or maybe establish a routine.
Kind of, yeah.
But I guess the difference, the nuance, is that forming a habit sounds more deliberate, right? Like you decide to do it. Whereas getting into a pattern, it suggests something less conscious, like you just sort of drift into it.
That's it, exactly. It often implies something unintentional. It just creeps up on you, like the example from the source. After a while, they got into a pattern of arguing every weekend.
Yeah. They probably didn't plan to argue.
Probably not. It just became their default mode, that pattern.
I can relate. Actually, I was thinking about work. Our dev team, we've sort of gotten into a pattern of pushing updates really late on Friday afternoons.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, and it almost always means someone's dealing with support calls over the weekend. It's not intentional, but there's the pattern. Or when I was studying for IELTS speaking, I noticed I was getting into a pattern of using the same filler words, like, and, you know, all the time. Had to consciously break that one.
Perfect examples. So the key takeaway is recognizing those repeated behaviors, especially the ones we don't consciously start.
Okay, cool. Let's shift gears. How about to fall into a bucket?
Right, to fall into a bucket. This one's pretty straightforward. It just means something fits neatly into a specific category or type.
So similar to just saying to categorize something or classify it.
Yeah, but maybe slightly different feel.
How so?
Well, falls into a bucket often feels a bit more natural or passive, like the thing inherently belongs there rather than you actively putting it there after lots of thought.
Ah, I see. Like it's an obvious fit. Less about the action of sorting, more about the inherent belonging.
Exactly. The source example was, most of my daily tasks fall into two buckets, writing and meetings.
Makes sense. The tasks just naturally group that way.
Yep. You don't have to think hard each morning. Is this writing or a meeting? It just fits.
Right. Like, for our department budget, all the expenses pretty much fall into one of three buckets. Operational costs, marketing, or R&D. Just makes tracking easier.
Good example.
Or thinking about, say, student life for IELTS. You could say most student expenses usually fall into one of two main buckets, you know, tuition and accommodation.
Exactly. So falls into a bucket is great for describing things that fit easily and, obviously, into predefined categories.
Yeah.
Very clear way to organize things.
Nice. Okay, here's a phrase with a bit more grandeur, maybe? Golden age?
Ah, yes, golden age. This refers to a period when something could be anything. An art form, technology, a civilization is at its absolute peak. Its highest point of success or excellence.
So more than just saying it's a peak period or prime time.
Definitely. Those might be more personal or shorter term. Golden age usually implies something broader, more significant, often has a historical or cultural feel to it.
Right, like it suggests a whole era of flourishing, something people look back on with admiration.
Precisely. Think of the source example. Many believe we're living in a golden age of technology. That suggests a really special, perhaps unprecedented period of innovation.
Yeah, I get that. Or you hear people say the 1990s were maybe the golden age of independent cinema. So many groundbreaking films came out then.
That's a classic example.
Or even on a personal level, sometimes people talk about their university years as a kind of personal golden age, you know, full of new ideas, growth, a really special time.
Absolutely. So golden age marks a truly exceptional, often transformative period of high achievement.
Got it. Okay, next phrase. To get paired with someone. This sounds collaborative.
It is. It simply means you're matched or grouped with another person, usually for a specific activity or task.
So is it different from just being assigned to work with someone? Or just collaborating?
There's a slight nuance, I think. Paired often suggests a more specific matchup, maybe for a particular task or for a limited time, like in a workshop or speed dating type event.
Ah, okay. So it emphasizes the two working together as a specific unit.
Yeah, often implies a purposeful match for that joint effort. The example was, I got paired with a stranger during the workshop.
Right, a specific setup for that activity.
Exactly.
Like, we had a company hackathon recently. I got paired with a software engineer, which was great, actually perfect for our app idea, a deliberate pairing.
Nice.
Or you see this in language exchange programs, right? Participants love getting paired with native speakers. It's that structured one-on-one practice.
Perfect example again. So getting paired highlights that specific mashing for a joint activity.
Makes sense. And kind of leading on from that, what about to match each other?
Right. To match each other means to align with someone else. It could be in your tone of voice, your energy level, even your overall purpose in a conversation.
So is it just like aligning with someone or being in sync?
Similar, but matching often implies a more active adaptation, or maybe a natural mirroring that happens. You adjust to the other person's vibe, basically.
Ah, okay. So it's about actively responding to and reflecting their state, like a kind of conversational dance.
That's a good way to put it. The source said, in good conversations, people naturally match each other's emotions.
Yeah, that happens, doesn't it? If someone's excited, you often feel your own energy lift a bit.
Exactly. It creates rapport.
Totally. Like, professionally, if you're presenting to a senior exec, it's pretty important to try and match their professional tone, right? So your message lands properly.
Definitely good advice.
Or think about comedians. The really good ones seem to have this ability to match the energy of the room, the audience.
Yeah.
Makes the jokes hit harder.
Great point. So matching each other is about that dynamic alignment in communication.
Yeah.
Emotional, energetic, tonal, a really key social skill.
Okay, moving on to an important adjective, reciprocal.
Yes, reciprocal. This means something involves mutual action or feeling. It's about give and take, something given and received.
So like mutual or two-way, are they the same?
Very close, but reciprocal really emphasizes the balance, the equal exchange between two parties. It implies both sides are actively contributing and benefiting.
Ah, okay. So it's not just that two people feel the same way, but that there's an active back and forth?
That's the core of it, yeah. The example was, friendships are built on reciprocal trust and support.
Makes total sense. Both friends need to give and receive trust and support for it to work.
Exactly. It has to go both ways.
Right. And you could apply that to work too. Like, effective leadership needs reciprocal respect between managers and their teams. It can't just be one way.
Very true.
Or, thinking bigger, in a strong community, things like kindness and support are reciprocal. People help each other out, everyone contributes, everyone benefits.
Absolutely. So reciprocal highlights that essential, balanced, two-way street in relationships and interactions.
Very useful word. Next, let's talk about emotion. To empathize with someone.
Empathy. To empathize with someone means you genuinely understand and share their feelings. You connect with their emotional state.
Okay, now this one often gets mixed up with sympathize, right? Or just understand. What's the key difference?
Big difference, actually. Sympathize is more like feeling sorry for someone. It can be a bit distant. Others, it can just be cognitive. You grasp the facts.
But empathize.
Empathize is deeper. It's about feeling with them, stepping into their shoes, emotionally speaking, and really sharing that feeling. It's an active connection.
Okay, feeling with, not just for. Got it.
The source said, good listeners know how to empathize with others. They feel the emotion behind the words.
That's so true. Like in customer service, a really good rep needs to be able to empathize with a frustrated customer to actually solve the problem effectively. You have to feel their frustration a bit.
Absolutely. It builds trust.
Or, on a different note, I think reading fiction is amazing for this.
Yeah.
It can really help you empathize with people whose lives are totally different from yours, broadens your whole perspective.
Great point. So empathize is about that deep, shared emotional understanding, really feeling with someone.
Powerful stuff. Okay, here's another strong emotional phrase. To be outraged on someone's behalf.
Yes. This one packs a punch. It means feeling really angry for someone else, usually because you feel they've been treated unfairly or unjustly. It's like a moral anger.
So stronger than just being angry for someone.
Oh.
Or defending them.
Much stronger, I'd say. Outraged implies intense anger, often a sense of injustice. And the on someone's behalf part makes it clear the anger isn't about you, it's about what happened to them. You're furious for them.
Right. It's a feeling of solidarity and anger against unfairness.
Exactly. The source example was, she was outraged on her friend's behalf when she heard about the unfair treatment. That anger is a supportive response.
Yeah, I remember at a previous job, loads of employees were genuinely outraged on a colleague's behalf when he got passed over for a promotion he totally deserved. It just felt wrong.
That's a perfect scenario for it.
Or, more personally, I was completely outraged on my neighbor's behalf last year when her car got towed from her own parking spot. So unfair.
You feel that injustice for them. So outraged on someone's behalf captures that strong, indignant anger you feel when someone else is wronged.
Definitely a strong one. Okay, last one for today. The adjective profound.
Ah, profound. This means deep and meaningful. It describes something, an experience, an idea, an effect that is emotionally or intellectually intense and often has a lasting impact.
So more impactful than just saying something is deep or significant.
Generally, yes. Profound suggests a greater depth, a more significant impact, something that might lead to lasting change or a fundamental shift in how you think or feel.
Yeah.
It hits harder, basically.
Okay, so it implies a real weight or lasting quality.
Exactly. The source example. His speech had a profound effect on the audience, meaning it didn't just interest them, it really moved them, maybe changed their perspective long term.
Gotcha. Like the introduction of that new company policy, it had a profound impact on employee morale across the board, really shifted the whole atmosphere.
Good example of a wide-reaching effect.
Or for personal development, people often find that doing volunteer work gives them a profound sense of purpose, something that really changes their outlook.
Absolutely. So profound signals something with deep, meaningful, and often transformative significance.
Fantastic. That was a great run-through of some really useful, nuanced phrases. Right then, are you ready to test your understanding? We've got a quick quiz. I'll read the question and 3 options, A, B, and C.
Let's do it.
Okay, question 1. What does it mean to get into a pattern? Is it option A, to develop a repeated behavior unintentionally? Option B, to avoid establishing routines entirely? Or option C, to break an old habit for something new? Feel free to pause here if you need a second to think.
Okay, the answer you're looking for there is option A, to develop a repeated behavior unintentionally. Remember we talked about how it often just creeps up on you, like that example of arguing every weekend, it wasn't planned.
Exactly. Okay, question 2. If a task falls into a bucket, what does it imply? Option A, it belongs to a specific category or type. Option B, it is an activity that requires no attention. Option C, it changes its importance each day. Take a moment if you need it.
And the correct answer is option A. It belongs to a specific category or type, like those daily tasks falling into the writing or meetings buckets. Nice and clear categories.
Perfect. Question 3. What is a golden age usually referring to? Option A, a moment when everything is very slow. Option B, a period of peak success or excellence. Option C, a phase of preparation and practice. Feel free to hit pause.
If you went with option B, a period of peak success or excellence, you got it. That time of really high achievement like the golden age of technology or maybe your best university years.
Nicely done. Question 4. If you get paired with someone, what happens? Option A, you are required to work completely alone. Option B, you must decide everything by yourself. Option C, you are matched with a partner for an activity. Think about it for a sec.
The answer is definitely option C. You are matched with a partner for an activity,
Right.
like getting paired up in that workshop example, or with a colleague for a project.
Great. Question 5. What does to match each other mean in conversation? Option A, to argue in opposite directions consistently. Option B, to align in energy, tone, or purpose with someone else. Option C, to focus only on your own points. Quick pause if you need it.
And the correct answer is option B, to align an energy, tone, or purpose with someone else. That's that natural mirroring we talked about, key for good conversations.
Spot on. Question 6 about relationships. What does reciprocal mean? Option A, a relationship where one side gives more. Option B, a formal agreement with strict rules. Option C, involving mutual action or feeling. Take a moment.
The answer here is option C, involving mutual action or feeling. Remember that idea of the balanced give and take, like reciprocal trust in friendships? Essential stuff.
Absolutely. 2 more. Question 7. If someone empathizes with you, what are they doing? Option A, they ignore your emotions completely. Option B, they share and understand your feelings. Option C, they replace your ideas with their own. Feel free to pause.
Okay, the one you want is option B. They share and understand your feelings. It's that deeper connection, feeling with someone, like good listeners do.
Perfect. Last question, number 8. What does it mean to be outraged on someone's behalf? Option A, to avoid getting involved in others' problems. Option B, to always take the opposite side in an argument. Option C, to feel angry for someone else due to unfairness. Final chance to pause and think.
And the final answer is option C. To feel angry for someone else due to unfairness. That strong, indignant feeling when you see someone else treated unjustly like your friend or colleague.
Fantastic. Well done if you got those right. Wow, we really covered some excellent phrases today. From getting into those patterns to empathizing to feeling outraged for someone. Really useful stuff for more precise communication.
Absolutely. And honestly, getting comfortable with these kinds of nuances, it makes a huge difference to your conversational skills. You just sound and feel more confident speaking English.
It really helps you express exactly what you mean. And don't forget, this whole deep dive was inspired by the great lessons over at SpeakDuo.
That's right. Seriously, check them out at SpeakDuo.com. You get unlimited practice sessions, premium features, even AI feedback now, which is amazing for improving faster.
Plus, right now, there's a 30% discount if you sign up for a 6-month plan. It's a brilliant time to jump in and get talking with confidence. And hey, if you enjoyed this deep dive today, if you learned something useful, we'd be really grateful if you could take a second to leave us a 5-star review.
Yeah, it really helps other learners find the show.
Thanks so much for tuning in and learning with us today.
We really enjoyed it. Hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.